I'm a fan of My Hero Academia. As of right now, it's one of my top 3 favorite anime shows, along with the Dragon Ball series and The Devil's a Part-Timer. But like every show I watch, there's always a couple things I notice that put me off, or I just find funny. These are what I noticed about My Hero Academia, and with the new game that just came out, now is the perfect time to ask these. These are also not plot-heavy questions, so don't worry about spoilers. Okay, so the first thing I noticed, Cero is fast, like strangely fast. In Season 3 during the provisional license exam, when Izuku, who's at 5%, which increases all power he has, including his speed, and doing that Naruto run for that extra speed, he's running from other schools. He manages to catch up after helping Uraraka set up all the rock traps, and then keep pace while people have been chasing Midoriya the entire time. Didn't even manage to get close to him. Like, that's pretty fast. The second thing I noticed is something about Bakugo. Why the hell does he never shoot any of the explosions out of his feet? His quirk is based on his explosive sweat and how he can aim it out of his palms of his hands or out of his gauntlets when they collect enough sweat. Well, people have palms with their feet, and feet are basically just hands attached to your legs. So the same rule can apply to how he can activate the explosion. Also, don't say it is because he's wearing shoes. The bastard wears gloves in his hero costume and still shoots out his hands. Plus, if you really want to say it would ruin his shoes if he set off an explosion in them, well, he could just wear shoes that are as thin and protective as his gloves. I can easily assume if the company that made his costume made his gloves like that, then they can easily make shoes like that. Heads up, I know I said this video wouldn't contain spoilers, but the dub of Season 3, which what I watch, just got around to Deku vs. Kachan 2, as of the time I'm writing this video out. It would even help out in the combat, as we saw in this fight with Deku near the end of Season 3, he'd need Deku in the face. Imagine the power of that attack if he had used an explosion from his foot to add more force to that hit. Final note is that his costume has knee pads that are officially stated as they are designed so that he can kill with his knees. Well, if he added blasting with his feet, he can kill with his knees a whole lot better. The third thing I noticed isn't a big one since Koji Koda isn't a major character, barely a minor character. Hell, I had to look up his name for this video. I love his quirk and it works super well in the license exam in Season 3, but how the hell did he even get into UA in the first place? From what we saw, they were all in a city training grounds for the entrance exam. As we saw from when they showed Bakugo in a different city than Midoriya, Ida, Uraraka. I doubt they would have bears or something strong enough to destroy robots, and I doubt rats and pigeons can do anything to robots except maybe chew their corpse from the inside of the robot. I think I already answered this question as I was typing that part about the rats, but I'm going to keep this part in just to see if anyone agrees with this reasoning. The fourth thing I noticed has to deal with Momo. Why doesn't she just make a gun or taser or something that can just easily knock down a villain? Hell, we saw Shigaraki get shot down the USJ arc and see he wasn't able to do shit for a while. To the Hero Killer arc, which in universe I believe was like 3-4 weeks later. So why doesn't Momo just make a gun or taser to incapacitate villains so that they can be interrogated later? She can make a tracker with 2 remotes, a whole frequency speaker that Jiro can plug into, gas masks with air filters, and even goddamn cannons. But a gun and taser is just out of her range. The last thing I noticed is it's actually the thing that made me want to make this video in the first place. It's about Shoto Todoroki. His training makes no goddamn sense. The whole point of his training is to use his fire and ice at the same time. However, the first time we see him actually use his fire is during the sports festival. It's the first thing he does when he finally uses his fire is use it with his ice as well. I know some people will say, well, he's actually training to control both at the same time in the speeder, which he switches them. And I would agree with you if the first thing he didn't do was make a giant ice wall behind to make sure he didn't fly backwards and send a flame blast in front of him to combat Midoriya, who was flying at him. That seems like some pretty good control from someone who just started using his fire again. Plus, even during the Stain fight, even though he didn't use both at the same time, he did a fantastic job switching between the two in the fight for someone who just started using fire again, and seemed to have pretty good control during that. Well, thank you for bringing it to the end here. That was everything I wanted to talk about My Hero Academia when it comes to stuff I've noticed that kind of just seemed off to me. I plan on making this a series with like other games, shows, movies, and other stuff like that. So stick around, subscribe, and check out my other videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.